Hey Saggies, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys have the Siren, the Prayer, the Forest, and the Medallion. Saggies, I know you guys have been in this energy of like trying to get out of this end, right? Because there's something that you really want, something you've been trying to manifest, something that you really desire. It's like hashtag goals for you. But it's going to take you into something that you haven't experienced before. The Forest is the idea of like uncharted territories, like paths not yet trailed. And there's also kind of like a warning card of like friends and enemies alike exist here, so you like proceed with caution but enthusiasm. And I feel like that's what you're doing, is proceeding with caution but enthusiasm. Love. All right, Saggies, let's see what else we can get for y'all. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Leaving that lack mentality behind. And cutting away with all of it. Getting swept up in some movement. Getting swept up and like going for it, Like I feel like this, like almost like this hype, Okay, Saggies. So swinging it for y'all. Six of Pentacles. Oh. Five of Swords. Five of Cups. Two of Swords. Well, yeah, I mean, I think this lack and this, like, what you're cutting away with are just, like, these battles, like, and wasn't that in your last read, like, what was it, like, internal battles exhibiting themselves externally? But I feel like that's here even still, and you're, like, overcoming those internal battles so that you can really go for what it is that's calling to you. I mean, like the Knight of Swords, he's heard the call, he's ready to go. Again, like this hype energy. And making a decision. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, I got to make this decision. I feel like there's a sense of urgency in this decision that you're making, that comes with like this, all right, like do or die, not do or die, you're not in a life or death situation, but like that's that, like do or, like speak now or forever hold your peace, or you know what I mean, like there's kind of this like, okay, like I got to do this, go. You know what I mean? Like, and when you do, I think that it, like, again, it works out in your favor. Saggies, I feel like you guys just needed to like get into the headspace. You needed to reconnect with yourselves a little bit. Like I kind of get the idea of like grounding. You're like, okay, I gotta ground before I go because this is gonna be a whole endeavor. But yay for a whole new endeavor, right? I mean, I just like a whole new world, bitch. That's great. I love that. All right. No need to hesitate on that, right? Unless you just need to, like ground yourself, center yourself, find your balance, find your courage, find the words that you want to say, find the, like come up with a little mini game plan, but don't do it just to like appease your own personal fears, not so that you have to adhere to it, because I feel like then you'll just kind of get in your own way. Like allow for Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I mean, this is like you've been working on yourself. You're ready to go for what it is that you really want. Like allow for your self-doubt to melt away. Allow for the opportunities to present themselves to you, and don't constantly exist in a mentality of this is the end, this is the end, this is the end, because how will you ever start anything if you've already determined that it's going to end? You've already spoken that over the very thing that you're trying to create, or the very thing that you're trying to start to do, right? And you can't, like, our words are so powerful. And, like if you have to practice your affirmations, if you have to, like you don't have to deny the reality of the situation or deny the reality of the pain that you've experienced in the past, but you can't let it dictate you. You can't let it dictate your actions. You can't let it dictate your dreams, right? And I feel like you're like, I know. And I'm like, okay. Well, when we get a new topic in our reads, we'll move on. Saggies, I love you. Okay. let's do one more card for y'all. I feel like this is a really short read, Sag, but it's okay. The Shadow. No, I don't want to end on that, but it is. It's like what you've been dealing with, right? Just like this residual mentality of always existing in how things aren't going to work out instead of imagining how they can. Your self-awareness is going to give you an awareness of others, an awareness of situations that allows you to really see things clearly. Again, that sense of urgency, the river, it's like, okay, I almost feel like the clock's ticking. I don't know why. I don't know if, like maybe it's a job and it's like, okay, well, there are other applicants that are applying for this job, and, like you can sit around and talk about how you'd really like to have this job, but why bother, because like it's just another job and it's just another da-da-da-da, and then somebody else gets your dream job. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a relationship, same thing. You know what I mean? It's like you really like this person, and like they're really cool and they make you laugh and whatever, but like all you're doing is sitting around talking about why it won't work with them, while other people are like, God, I would love to make it work with this person. It's like such a huge mentality, like a difference that affects the way that you approach things, approach people, that will ultimately affect the way that your future plays out, right? And I feel like you just don't want to miss out on this. So don't. Do the damn thing, Sag. All right, love you guys so much. Thank you for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if this does resonate, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.